Good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. It is Wednesday morning here on the New Thought Media Network, and I get to share a morning prayer with you all. So I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you for being with us. As we get started here, please feel free to hit that share button, even if you're watching this at another time. Let some friends know what we're doing. Invite a few people to come join us in a prayer session one of these days. We'd love to have some more people joining us. So thank you for being here again. As I said, my name is Rev Brzezinski, spiritual and creative director here at the New Thought Media Network. Really happy to be with you. And I do want to remind everybody that, when we start talking about prayer around here, this is not your grandmother's prayer. This is not a begging and a beseeching. Well, maybe it is if you're a third generation New Thoughter. But really, this isn't about begging and beseeching. This is all about an affirmation of truth and oftentimes a revelation of truth, a mystical experience of allowing the revelation of truth to occur. So that is what we're about. If you'd like to get involved with our prayer ministry, please do send an email, prayer@ntmedia.org, and we'll get the whole team praying on that. Or you're welcome to comment as we go along here on the broadcast. Drop a prayer request in there, and we might go there as well. So, okay. Excuse me. Mornings, I like to not only get myself moving and inspired and all that kind of stuff. Usually by 8:15, I'm on my second or third prayer of the day. Definitely on my third cup of tea for the morning, that's for sure. But usually I'm on my second or third prayer of the day. And I get to a spot, and I'm hoping that you can go there with me. And I get to a spot where it just kind of, what is. And that's what we're being called to be okay with. Now, I understand there are things going on in my life that I'm not exactly happy about. That if I allow myself to dig into them, I'm upset at some, there's people that upset me. There's events and activities that happen that push me and, allow me to think in one certain way or call people out for certain things. And I'm learning again and again and again and again that as I can let go of trying to be right, then it's much easier to see the divine, to see the truth, to see what's happening. And so for me, recently, yesterday reminded, not directly, but through a number of indirect and very interesting and strange means, and a very strange and interesting means, I come to be reminded that this is a revelatory process. This thing called life is a complete revelation. Moment by moment by moment by moment. It is fully and forever revealing itself in the moment. And my job, in a lot of ways, is to be okay with that and then move forward. So that's kind of, where I'm thinking right now is watch today, throughout your day, watch in your life for places where something perhaps shows up and you're just clear that, wow, this is not exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to be quiet and listen a little bit more deeply and trust in the divine revelation. Let's take it to prayer. If you're with me and comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. Perhaps lean back behind, perhaps just relax back, lay back. Just get into that, whatever feels good as a prayer pose. Whatever feels good, wherever the body tempo feels just right. Let that happen here this morning. And in that, allow yourself to feel the breath. Not just breathe, not just the activity of it. Feel your breath. Feel how certain bodies and certain muscles relax and other muscles maybe strengthen and tighten. As I let go of everything that brought me to this moment, I am free to recognize the one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life. As I release all that it took to be in this moment, I come to an even deeper feeling tone, an even deeper sense of the connection, the oneness of life. That energetic connection that recognizes we are all one. Maybe different bodies, maybe different species, maybe different families. But I and my canine brother are one. I and my feline sister are one. I and all of humanity, all of the known, all of the alive universe, part of this grand vision that is revealing itself in this moment, in every moment. So what I know is the oneness is flowing and revealing itself as my life, as your life, as all life. That everyone has a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to bring to the party, that we each are bringing a cornucopia of ideas and experiences and history and vision to this thing called life. And yes, there may be those that I run up against that don't believe my vision or don't see my vision. There are those that have visions and perspectives that I don't understand and I don't see. And I do not believe our work is to rail against those, but to learn together. To recognize that even there is the face of God, is the divine experience of God. And we are here to learn and grow and evolve and be together as one. One family, one human family, encompassing the globe and beyond, reaching into the outer dimensions of what we know as time and space, and still, even beyond that, there is the divine, there is God, there is the one. So I am in a place of absolute gratitude and excitement. Gratitude and excitement. Excited for what this day holds, excited for the promise fulfilled that is from this knowing, this prayer. Letting go of the hurt, letting go of anything that may be shameful, letting go of anything that may feel like suffering. Learning from those, yes, but letting them go. So there is space to see through the eyes of love, to see through the lens of love. That is the claim I make for each this day, to see the world through the eyes of love, to see the experiences of your day, to see the interactions of your day through the eyes of love. That does not mean everything that comes your way is going to be loving. It means that it is our call, my desire, my claim for each, that we meet what comes our way from that loving presence, from that loving essence, and express more love in the world. We are each creating a vibration, an environment around us that precedes us into every experience of our lives, like experiences of love and questioning, interviews and discussions and explorations. And no matter what it is, we are each a divine expression of God's love, of the light, of the beauty, of the truth. And that precedes us into every experience. So I consciously set the environment. I consciously create a vibration around me of love and light and beauty and truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance. And I learn and I listen and I grow and I evolve and I reveal and I let it all flow. For that is God, that is the divine, that is the calling of the day. rise up in the midst of whatever comes my way as love, pure, unadulterated, unconditional love. No matter what, I love you. No matter what, I love this is happening. No matter what, I love that. Let yourself be a vibration of love first, foremost, and enduring. And it is through that we catch that revelation, that divine revelation presents itself again and again and again in new ways, in different ways. I claim that for each of this day, a deeper vision, a sense of seeing the grand vision, the grand revelation that your life is here to fulfill. And not only maybe one day at a time, a vision of this day, a vision of the next day. No matter what, follow the vision and be love and be loved. Allow yourself to be loved as well. Love and be loved. And together we become the beloved, a beloved community. I am so thrilled, filled with overflowing with gratitude for this experience, for what's been going on here this day, for all the good that's coming, all the amazingness that's flowing in the world. Most especially grateful to know this word is already done in the mind of God. And so I get myself out of the way. I release this word into the law that must demonstrate, that must manifest, and let it be. And I affirm this truth by simply saying, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you happen to be watching this live, do remember that Rev Melissa, I don't think there's a morning set coming up next. I didn't actually check the schedule. But when Rev Melissa does her overnight meditation with the moon, then there isn't a morning set. Let me see. Let's go look. While I do that, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of what's going on here. Yes, there's a morning meditation with the moon. And that that might be wrong. We might not. Okay, never mind. I might have some work to do. We'll be here all day, somehow, some way. Keep joining us, Newsbot Media Network. We want to thank you for being with us again and again and again. So do remember that wake up, say thank you at 9 o'clock with excuse me, with Rev Steph, and the rest of our day, including Nathan Aswell at 11, Laura Topper with Global Love Meditation at noon, Rev Lisa with the Inner Dazzle at 1 p.m. I'm back with the Midweek Pick Me Up at 3 p.m. with new videos by Nemo Patel, for one, and others. So join us again and again here on the New Thought Media Network. My time, it would appear to be, is up. So I'm going to get on out of here. Let you know that I love you, and I look forward to seeing you again and again and again real soon. Until then, peace.